Welcome back to another episode of the free VST Plugins Detective, where I review, test out, and demonstrate various VSTs. This is the Valhalla Supermassive. I'm super excited to review this one. As most of you know, sometimes I review a plugin before I film a video, or I already have used it, and I basically rate it. Other times, I like to go into it completely blind, and this is one that I actually really want to do that, because this just got released for free, so going on Valhalla's site, we have Valhalla Supermassive. Make some space. The Valhalla Supermassive is designed to blow your mind and your music to new levels of consciousness and experience. Luscious clouds of reverb, otherworldly delays, swelling waves of feedback unlike anything or something unlike any you've heard before. So it seems like a bit of like a delay / reverb effect type plugin. So let's just jump into it. So I have Serum loaded up here. Now also this is an effect, so I'm actually gonna mute this first. So we have this. But I'm going to actually pull up, I have a bunch of random presets. Let's pull up on some Splice. This Dresser one. So we're going to use that, right? So I'll be using that same sound for, actually I'm going to turn this down. It seems like it's going to the red light. All right, there we go. So I'm going to use that same sound for the whole thing, so that way you can kind of see the differences as it evolves. So what's weird is we have this kind of GUI, right? It's kind of typical for any Valhalla plugin. We have these modes. I don't think it even says here on the site. Let's go back here. That it says it has 8 unique delay reverb modes named after celestial objects. So basically all these different settings right here. So let's try it out. All right, so I already like that actually, even just the regular. So I'm gonna try some presets. Let's do dotted 8th course echo. It's kind of a weird delay. Let's do a guitar. Ooh. Remember, there's nothing changing on the synth. I want to keep it completely, stand on then. So we have, let's try course. Ooh, that's interesting. So what I like to do typically when I review some plugins, I like to try some presets, and then we're going to mess around with it, have some fun with this one. All right, so obviously doing a synth, so let's make it wider. Wow. It's crazy just that one setting makes it tremendously better. This would be... Let's do some flanging, like a little flanger. Ooh. You can definitely hear, I feel like... Yeah, it sounds like a bit of like a frequency shifter a little bit. Let's do a massive reverb. Which one should we do? Let's go into Space is the Place. Woo! That is awesome. Let's try Hydra Harp. Sometimes when it comes to preset names, I'm like, who comes up with these names? But these are really cool. I like the names. Man, so this I think is like a very unique plugin, because it seems like it combines almost like I said, reverb, delays, a frequency shifter, so many different like aspects of different effects plugins all into one. I can't believe this is free. This is pretty awesome. I'm gonna give it. Surprisingly lately, at least at the time of this video, I've been getting a lot of 5+ lately, and I don't give out 5+ easily. It takes me a lot to say that, but I might give this one the 5+. I rate plugins 1 through 5, 5 being obviously perfect, 5+ being so incredibly rare, because I'm like, how is this free? I feel like I'm going to say that for this one, because Valhalla is obviously legendary for when it comes to creating plugins, and I feel like just the algorithms this one uses is phenomenal. Designer presets. I don't even know what that. So let's do some echoes, because I think this is now like the delay section. Well, these are the presets, right? Glorious quarter note. So can I initialize a preset? Am I able to? All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close it out and open up again, and then let's kind of make our own preset. And I'm gonna say make our own, but So let's start. So first thing I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to parallel process. I've talked about this in a bunch of other videos, but to briefly talk about why parallel processing is important, I'm just going to do this actually to make more sense, is pretend like you want to make an Arnold Palmer, for example. Like we have lemonade and iced tea. Well, if I already have the pre-made Arnold Palmer, then if you think about it, it's tricky because, yeah, I can add more lemonade or I can add more iced tea, but I'm still stuck with that original concoction or that leveling of iced tea and lemonade that's already pre-made. However, if let's say I have iced tea and lemonade and I have a cup that's empty, I can fully customize with as much lemonade as I want and as much basically iced tea as I want. I can kind of adjust it as I go. That's kind of in a sense what you're doing with parallel processing. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this, and you can do this with pretty much any effect program, and I'm going to turn the mix up 100%. So now, when I do this, right, I'm now getting the full mix as opposed to this, right? So I'm getting the full effect, and then I have the dry chain. So I basically label it wet and dry, so now I have this. Right, so now I'm getting that actual bass note, so that way it punches through the mix, but then I'm still getting this effect, so I can basically effect. See, I feel like for EQ, I probably wouldn't touch that, because this is what's good about parallel processing. So now if I want to EQ it, I can just do this, and I can do this, right? But I can even make this like funky. Let's do like, let's do this. Makes it like aggressive, right? Just in a second, see. And we can put on any of these. That'd be cool to modulate this, like if you did something like. How long is this going for? Yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, that's why it has so much feedback. I wonder if I can adjust the delay. Oh, so this is cool. So I can adjust this. So by the milliseconds or by like, ooh. I like that. So let's do. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Super cool. And another thing too, like I said with parallel processing, is I could always take out the bass note itself. Like I said, if I just want to adjust it. So I feel like the warp seems to be better at like a lower percentage, at least with this mode. I mean, ooh, gee, I love that sound. Almost kind of reminds me. Be kind of cool to do something like that. Have it be like slowly in the background. So this is the Valhalla Supermassive. I mean, also, I feel like I could mess around with this for like a long time without even realizing that I'm still filming this video. But that's it. Honestly, I'm gonna give this one the 5+ rating out of 5, especially because again, one, it's free, so. But two is that the algorithm it uses is amazing. I like a lot of these presets too because I feel like with this, there's a lot of stuff you can kind of adjust here. And I've used, for example, like the Valhalla frequency echo, and I feel like that while it's amazing, there's a couple of things that I wish you could modulate a little bit more, and it's cool here that you can really go very in depth. All these unique presets, all these modes, and again, remember too that this, and this is a big thing I like about Valhalla because sometimes some of these are a bit vague, like Lyra and Capricorn. Capricorn, single echoes, medium density, Hydra, double echoes on long decay, and all these different basic explanations of each one. Again, like I showed you here, I don't want to go to Spotlight search. You have basically all these different ones, and that makes it an incredible plugin. You absolutely have to pick this one up.